Okay, hello. Okay, so welcome. So nice to have you here. I would love for you to make some space around you so that you feel really comfortable that we're going to do a little bit of movement in a bit. So if it feels right to sit on the floor or sit on a chair or lay down if you need, or whatever position feels good right now, go there. Okay. And you can start with just closing your eyes or having a soft gaze and just tuning into your breath, allowing yourself to disconnect from what you were just doing, what you have to do later. And just allowing yourself to have this next hour to tune into yourself, to be with your breath and with what you need. So if I'm ever offering anything that you want to do something a little different, by all means do that. This is your time. And our intention today is to go through all 7 of the chakras, which I'm so stoked on, because there's something about going through them all at the same time that can be very powerful. So if things come up, let it, observe it. You want to go to an edge, but never beyond it. Okay, so always listen to your body. So we just tune into our breath to begin. Maybe you want to set an intention for yourself for this hour. And we can find a little bit of gratitude to begin. Gratitude for our body. Gratitude for carving out this time for yourself. Gratitude for the land that we get to practice on. And through that land, we want to send some roots down through our tailbone into the ground and just anchor ourselves here. We also gather our energy back, our scattered energy anywhere else it is, gathering that back into ourselves. So we'll begin by just tuning into our Sushumna channel, which is that straight line through the body that connects all of our chakras, or at least our 7 major chakras, coming out through the crown, all the way down through the base of your spine, your perineum. And so with just a little visualization, we can start to sense a bit of light through this central channel. So you can use your breath. On your inhale, we can breathe in some light from the crown of the head and send it all the way down out through your base. And then on your exhale, you can allow that light to come through the base all the way up and out through the crown. So our inhale is that indwelling, that manifesting current down to the root. And the exhale goes in the liberating current from the root all the way up through the crown. And let it be easy, let it be gentle, let it be kind. imagining this flowing light coming through you, cleansing as you go from crown to root and root to crown. Inhale takes it down. Exhale liberates it up. And just follow your natural flow of breath. You don't have to make your breath long or deep. Just allow what is. Imagine bright, bright, sparkly light. And then you can allow that visualization to go, still sensing this light inside of you. We can expand that light through the rest of your body, let it grow big throughout your whole body, sending light in through everywhere inside of you, and even coming out through the space around you, your auric field around you. Just brighten your whole space with this light from within. If you have trouble visualizing, just see what if I was bright from within? What would that feel like? Beautiful. And following your breath, we'll start to look at our root chakra through our feet. So we're going to grab a little bit of heat into our hands. You can keep your eyes closed if this feels good, or you can open them. We're just going to massage the foot a little bit. So take one foot in your hand and just start to have a little massage through the root of the feet. So our root chakra includes our legs, our feet. It's all about our grounding, our support, our family, safety in the world, security. And so notice if you grip your jaw while you're giving that little massage. Maybe you want to open the face while you're doing that. A little massage of the feet. Or I should say the feet. I meant the ankles. You're already massaging your foot. The toes, maybe you want to interlace your fingers with your toes and give it a little roll through here, back and forth. Noticing your breath, maybe you want to have a little sound. Find that breath, find that voice. Nice. And then we'll just allow that to come to a close. You can place that on the ground, just noticing the difference between both sides. And then going for the other one. I feel like sometimes we forget we can do a little self-massage. So you can roll your ankle. That feels good. Again, noticing if your jaw becomes tense while you're doing this. Really go into the sensation while you're massaging. Can you notice your breath? interlacing your fingers and your toes. That's what they're called. I need to warm up. A little roll. Finding that voice. Great. And then laying that down on the ground, feeling that both sides now. Great. And then we're going to do one last opening of the feet. So you're going to send your feet forward with your toes. Grip something as if you're gripping like a pencil in your under your toes. Pull it back and let it go. So how do I show you here? Yeah, so we're opening through the base of the feet. Maybe you want to do one at a time. Just open through our feet chakras. Great. Little roll of the ankles to finish that off. And then very slowly, in your own way, allow your feet to come underneath you and find your way up to standing. So go slow. Maybe there's some stretches that want to happen on the way up. Allow it. And once you're up standing and no rush, allow your feet to be a little bit further than hip width apart and just find your mountain pose. Strong, tall, rooted in the earth. Feel your whole back body. You can spread out your toes and feel that base. And then we'll bring our feet a little bit in, closer to hip width apart, and we're going to do a little bioenergetic grounding. So you're going to press down into the floor and out, kind of like you're trying to get the floor out from underneath you. And you're always going to be pressing down and out, down and out, down and out. And then we're going to add breath and movement to this. So you're going to sink down into a chair pose and then rise up. And even in the rising up, you're going to be pressing down and out through the floor. And you're never going to lock your knees, okay? So there's always a little space in the knee. Try your best to go with your breath. So your inhale takes you down. The exhale, you rise. Then there's the pause. And then our inhale takes us down. Exhale, we rise. And try your best not to lean too far forward in this chair pose. And follow your flow of breath. Maybe your arms want to get involved. That's totally fine. As long as your feet are always pressing into the floor, down and out. Okay, so let's just try this for a little bit. And as you do this, our inhale takes us down, our exhale, we rise. Feel as if you're growing roots through your feet. Like a little plant growing roots. Go slow, slow, slow. So you'll start to feel a little energy building up in your legs. And if you're not, you may not be sinking low enough, or you may be forgetting to press down and out through your feet. Opening your eyes to your peripherals, becoming aware of the space around you. So with the root chakra and safety, we start to go tunnel vision when we're anxious, when we're afraid, opening our peripherals, becoming aware of the space around us. helps us to regulate, find a little more grounding. Okay, so maybe your legs are shaking like mine. We're building up a lot of energy through the legs, through the feet, through our roots. So we'll do just 3 more. Great, and when you finished your last exhale, we'll come to standing and just sense how you're feeling now in your legs, in your feet, your roots. Can you feel your back body? Are you aware of your peripherals around you? Where's your breath? And maybe you want to walk this around your space a little bit, just sensing a little more grounding as you walk. Maybe you can feel guided from behind you. Just noticing if this is different, and then coming back to place. We're going to press down through our feet one more time and bring it up, bring that charge up into the second chakra. So we're going to press down and out. We'll do one more bioenergetic grounding movement, and then we're going to move and tilt our pelvis. So still pressing down and out in the floor. You're going to go back and forth, tilting through the pelvic bowl. So if you want to hold on to this to really sense it here, you can. You want to almost imagine like if your pelvis was a bowl, if it was full of water, you're going to tilt it forward, spilling out through the front, and tilt it back, spilling out through the back. As we press through the earth, down and out through the earth, building that charge, bringing it into our center of pleasure and fun and sensuality, creativity, just waking this charge up. Where's your breath here? Maybe you want to have a sound here. Find some sound. In this watery, mysterious place. And we're going to start to morph this movement into some hip circles. Find your exhale with sound. Maybe you want to go the other direction. Maybe you're starting to get a little warm. I'm feeling very hot all of a sudden. Just notice your body. What is your body doing? What's going on? What are you telling yourself? Great. And then back and forth a few more times. Right, and then letting that come to stillness. You can release through the feet. And just notice now, how is your body feeling? We're going to turn towards our side of a mat or whatever you have, a floor, I hope. And, and we're just going to do a couple hip openers, my favorite sequence. So we're going to bring our right foot forward into a little lunge. And so find a in your exhale. It sometimes really feels vulnerable to make sounds, especially at home. Maybe someone's in the other room. So it doesn't have to be quite loud, but allow yourself to start to express from this place. Great. And then we're going to bring our hands down to the floor, a little lower lunge. And then our our right hand's going to come in through the center. So we're in our humble warrior. Let go in the jaw while you're here. And if this feels good today, hang out here. If it feels good to go down to your elbows, you can do that. Just find a nice, relaxed breath. See if you can find ease into this pose. Relaxing in the face. We're going to press into our hands, coming back up, and walk that front foot across into pigeon. And then we're going to have our nice aligned hips and send our body forward. So if this feels good today, hang here. If you'd like to do a zigzag or a deer pose, that's cool too. Listen to your body, adjust accordingly. It should never feel electrical. Just releasing through the hips. Maybe you want to visualize some orange light in here, our healing color therapy for the sacral chakra. Great, and then we're going to press into the earth and send our back leg forward. We're going to just bat that out a little bit. Little windshield wiper legs. We're going to walk forward with our sits bones and back. I don't know why this just always feels so good. It's just me, I don't know. Okay. Looks great too. Okay, let's go back to our lunge. So we're going to bring our left foot forward so you can find a nice graceful way to do that. Better than I. Okay, here we go. So now our left foot is forward. We have our little lunge here. Let go in your jaw. Opening through the hips. Bringing your hands down to the floor, a little lower lunge. Finding that exhale that has sound to it, vulnerability to it. How much permission do you have to be vulnerable? And then taking your left outside hand, bringing it in through the center. So we're on the right side of our left foot in our humble warrior. Finding ease, relaxing in the jaw. And if that feels good, you can hang out there. If you want to go down to your elbows, you can do that. Just sensing if you can find a little bit of ease in here. What is your permission level for pleasure? How much are you allowing yourself to feel fun and joyful in the day? Great, sending your hands down to the earth again. We'll walk that front foot across into pigeon and rest over top of that. Or if you want to go into a zigzag, you can do that on this side as well. Listen to your body. These hip openers can be intense. You want to find a place of ease in this pose. Find your breath, find your voice. Maybe a couple more breaths here. And then we're going to press into the earth. We're going to send our left foot back to join the right. And that's going to take us into a little back bend, a little cobra. So if you want to go into baby cobra on your elbows, if that feels good, hang out there. If you want to go into a full cobra, fill your boots. You can give a little swish of the hips, just waking that up. And then we're going to tuck our toes under into a down facing dog. You can pat out your feet. And then we're going to come into a plank, finding that core strength. And so here we hang out with our solar plexus. The good old solar plexus, our power, our will, our autonomy. Find that strength in here. Find your breath in here. And then we're going to put our knees to the ground and allow ourselves to go into a cat-cow from there. Waking up that spine, waking up the middle. And then allowing that movement to close, we'll find our way into a seated position. And we'll find a little side stretch. You can tap that out if that feels good. And then the other side. Great, and coming back up. We're gonna do a little twist. So right foot over left. We're gonna twist towards the right. Look back. Sense your core. And then coming out of that, twisting out, we'll switch legs. Our left over right, turning towards the left. Great, and then coming back to center. We're just going to massage through here while we prepare to do some bad dancing. So if you've never bad danced, the name of the game is to find privacy. So we do it with our eyes closed and to let something go. So maybe some things are starting to move in these lower chakras. There's lots that we hide in these lower chakras. So maybe you want to invite it out, dance with it, move around like you did when you were a kid and it didn't matter what it looked like, it just felt good. But our aim is to let something go. So because your eyes are closed, make sure you know your space. If you want to get really active, maybe you want to open up your eyes a little bit. So you can start on the floor if that is feels good, or you can go up to standing if you want to start there. And we're going to take a whole song. So if emotions come up, let it. See what happens if you dance with them. Let them out. Just let something go, okay? So I'm going to share my audio here. Okay. Don't forget to breathe. Here we go. Great. Okay. So take a second to grab some water. And just Changing audio here. And allow yourself to dust off anything that came out. Let that go off of your body. Flake it all off your body. Through everywhere. Just dust that off. And you can gather that all and kick it out the door or throw it out the window. Get rid of that. Let it go. Send it to love. Very nice. So we come into the heart space. You can take a second to tune into what's going on in your heart today. Feel your heartbeat. The center of love and compassion, self-love. And we'll give a little massage here with our knuckles, just a little opening through the chest. Move this. You can find your breath. And with our thumb knuckle, we're going to massage out through the intercostal muscles here. We're going to go from the inside, or from, the breastbone out. We're going to go out. Just encouraging that lymphatic drainage here. And then to the other side, just tapping. Great. And then finding your breath. How's this feeling? We're going to open up through the arms a little bit. So allow yourself to have a little wing. And this wing is going to come back and forth. Okay, so you don't want to lock in your hips. And we're just going back and forth and back and forth. And let this start to gain a little bit of speed. Feel your breath as you're allowing these wings to come forward and back. You can lift that chest up towards the sky. And if you want to close your eyes, you can. Opening this space. What can be released? What are you holding on to? What can you let go? Sending that out and up to love. Our heart chakra includes our arms, includes our hands, where we reach out into the world, where we receive in the world. How much permission do you have to receive? Right, and then you can allow this movement to start to go slower. Find your wings. And we're going to start to move this with our breath. So our inhale is going to take us out. The exhale, we're going to come all the way into the chest. So we find our fingertips at our heart. The inhale takes us out. The exhale comes back in. And there's a pause in between. You can relax your shoulders while you're at center. If emotion comes up, you can let it. Breathe through it. What's coming up for you? Feel your feet while you're here. Are you locking your knees? Great, and just a couple more breaths here. And you can rest your hands on your heart. Find some gratitude and love, compassion for yourself, for doing the best that you can in this crazy moment. Telling that little person inside of you that you got their back, you're always here. And that you're always ready to listen with compassion. And with that, we'll bring our hands to the neck and the shoulders and start to massage a little bit here through waking up that throat chakra. And the throat and the heart has such an amazing connection. We want to speak from our hearts. And sometimes it gets locked. So just start to gently massage through here, this throat chakra of communication, expression, and your voice. Where is your voice today? In every level that word entails. Start to massage through the base of the skull and in and around your ears. Maybe you want to use your knuckles around your ears, around the temples, and massage through the ears, opening that up. Listening is such an important aspect of the throat chakra. We listen to the world outside as we listen to our world within. And start to get into your jaw. Under your cheekbones. Ooh. Great, and we're just gonna tap. So we're gonna take our thumbs and just tap your chin back and down. Just to loosen that up a little bit. Bring out a little bit of your exhale. And then you can find a ha sound. And then shake that out. So you're just going to grab your hands, have a little shake. Shake out the jaw. What's happening in your hips? Great. And then open your face, tongue wide. It'll blow out through the lips. Find a little note through the lips. Whoops. There it is. We'll go up and down through the scale. And one more. We're gonna wake up our facial resonator. So we're gonna massage while we go let that come really effortlessly, not through the throat. Lots of space through the throat. We'll start with the chin, massaging here, going and then above the lip. And then in the crux of the nose. Let all the cracks come out and through the bridge of the nose. Through the eyes. eye socket. And the forehead. Through the temples. And under the cheekbones. And a little massage through the jaw, down through the neck, into the heart space. We'll find a tap through here going ha, ha. Let that voice come out through the chest, ha, out through under the armpit, ha, other side, ha. Great, and we're gonna find a little shake out of the sound. So you're just gonna shake your body, whatever sound comes out, let it. We'll go ha, ha, up and through your range, and a bounce. Nice. Feel your feet. And one more here. Great. Stick your tongue all the way out. To the side. And up. Little tongue rolls. And let's take a yawn. We can massage through the eye sockets while we yawn and open, lifting the soft palate. Oh, we're going to find our NG sound here. Going into it's like sing-nga, nga. So we're gonna go hang-nga, hang-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga. Hang-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga. Find that space in the soft palate. Hang-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga. Going up. Hang-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga-nga. Great. Let's throw a sound ball going. Hey! Find a smile. Hi! Hello! Okay. I love it. Your neighbors are like, what? Okay. Okay, I'm going to throw in a little tongue twister. This one is hard for me. I don't even think I can say it once. Okay, so it is the what? Okay, it is the sick sisters zithers. Hold on. The sick sisters zither ceaseth. Therefore she sufficeth us. The sick sisters zither ceaseth. I can't say that word. Ceaseth. Ceaseth. Therefore she sufficeth us. Oh no. Okay, I'll let you do that for a minute. Okay, here's another one. Friday's 5 fresh fish specials. Friday's 5 fresh fish specials. Say that fast. Friday's 5 fresh fish. Friday's 5 fresh fish specials. I think you have to really think about what you're saying. Imagine what you're saying. Oof. Okay, here's one. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. Okay, one last one. Just for fun. Okay, this is I eat eel while you peel eel. Kind of gross. I eat eel while you peel eel. 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 Mm-hmm. Very nice. Okay, very good. I'm sure you did better than I. Okay. So find a place to sit, and we'll just find our brow chakra a little bit. You can actually, why don't we do a little eye palming? I forgot we were going to do this. So you can eye palm as you're sitting. Just give a little heat to your hands through the eyes. You can rest it if you're at a desk. You can rest it on the ground. And just start to open up through that brow chakra. That's our center of imagination, vision, finding our perception, feeling that forehead, that third eye, blinking open. Oh, hello. And you can bring your palms to the sides of your head and your temples, just opening up more space through this place. Just imagine yourself having a lot of space through the head. And you can wrap your fingers towards the back of your head, just opening up that whole space for sensation. And with your eyes closed, you start to sense that center of your head. If there's a line between your temple and then one between from the front of between your eyebrows to the back, we find that center point. And you can rest there. You can let your hands go. Come to sitting if you're not already. And just start to sense your breath in this space while you're aware of the center of your head. And allow yourself to, in your mind's eye, visualize a goal that you have, something that you're working towards. Even your wildest dream, what would that be like for you right now? See yourself in that place while your goal is already completed. How would that feel? Feel that in your body as if it's happening right now. And if you don't have a goal, maybe it's just to feel happy. What would that feel like in your body if you've completed this goal? What would people say to you? Can you see what's around you? See your friends cheering you on. And feel in every cell of your body that this is happening and this has happened already. Feel all your cells lifting towards this goal. Feel yourself expanded to receive this. Let's find gratitude that this has happened already. And we're going to send this feeling down through our roots. So we're going to ground this sensation, this feeling, this goal, this achievement down through your root, ground it into the earth. And as you also feel it coming through the crown of your head, up through the universe, and we can affirm this. You can say this to yourself, this or something better is now made manifest for me for the highest good of all concerned. Feel your body, feel your breath. As we sense the crown of our head, you can have a little scratch through the crown of your head as we start to bring in that sense of all. Our connection to all resides in this crown. As we wake that up, becoming aware that we are connected to everything. What was, what will be, what is now. Feel your body in space, in this room. Feel the space within you. See if you can really sense your body as a whole. Your back body, the sides, front of you. And so within the crown chakra, we'll find a closing Qigong sequence. So allow yourself to blink your eyes open, just hanging out here for a second, looking at the space around you, all the things that you have chosen to be in your space. Feel the space of the room that holds them all. And with awareness of the crown, we're going to find a roll up through the spine. So we'll bring our feet to the earth, sending our sits bones up. I'm going to roll up slowly through our spine. Nice. And so from here, we're getting our Qigong posture. So we're going to have our feet at hip width apart. Our tailbone is slightly tucked under, so we're not kicking that out. And our tongue is touching the upper gum behind the top teeth. And we're going to do 2 movements. So I can't fit that in a in a rectangle, but we're going to bring our hands from the ground, from the earth, and then lift them up. Once they're here, we're going to flip them down and send this down through the front of us. So it's coming down through the front of us. So we're going to do that 3 times. So I'd love for you to have your eyes closed while we do this so you can really visualize what I'm saying, this energy that we're doing. This is called pulling down the heavens. Okay, so we're going to scratch our hand chakras, open that up a little bit. And here we go. Our inhale, we're going to gather earth energy, mix it with sky energy. On the exhale, we're going to wash the front of the body with new, renewed energy. And our inhale, we gather earth energy, we mix it with sky energy. On the exhale, we wash the back of the body with new, renewed energy. And last time, we gather earth energy, we mix it with sky energy. On the exhale, we wash the center of the body with new, renewed energy. Goes all the way to the feet. We can bring our hands to heart or your stomach or prayer, whatever feels good for you now. You can close your eyes and we'll just affirm the rights of the chakras, feeling in our root. You can affirm to yourself, I have the right to be here. Through our sacral, I have the right to feel and experience pleasure. Through our solar plexus, I have the right to act and be an individual. Through the heart, I have the right to love and be loved. Through our throat, I have the right to speak and be heard. Through our brow, I have the right to see. And through the crown, I have the right to know and learn. We feel our feet on the earth, feel those roots you've created. Feeling the crown, your connection to all. And here you are in perfect balance in the center. And it's with so much gratitude we'll close our practice today. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time.